Hello students. Uh, we are coming to the second session of our third STEM syllabus. Yesterday in the first session, we have discussed what is a sequence, what are the bounds of a sequence, what do you mean by convergence of a sequence, and we have studied some examples and two theorems. Okay. Theorems we have studied are every bounded sequence is convergent. Okay. And the other theorem we studied yesterday, every convergent sequence has unique limit point. Okay. You look at the example which you have solved by yourself. That is sequence minus 1 to the power n minus 1 by n factorial. You wanted to find whether it is bounded, right? Here, these are the term values. As n is increasing, okay, 1 by n is getting reduced. Fine. So the minimum value is minus 1 by 2 here. Maximum value 1, right? Rest of the values are approaching 0 either from the right, positive idre right alli hogutte, negative idre left alli hogutte. It is approaching 0, rest of the terms. So all the values lie between minus half and 1. So minus half is a lower bound, 1 is an upper bound. Okay. So the sequence is bounded. A sequence is said to be bounded if it has upper bound as well as lower bound. Okay. So this sequence is bounded. Those students have sent the answers. They have sent the right answers. Fine, happy. Now we'll continue with the topic. Today we define limit point of a sequence. Limit point of a sequence. You look at this number xi. I think you're familiar with this Greek letter. Number xi. A number xi is said to be the limit point of the sequence Sn if every neighborhood of xi contains infinitely many terms of the sequence. That is, neighborhood of xi is this open interval, xi minus epsilon and xi plus epsilon. This open interval should contain infinitely many terms or infinitely many values, right, of n. For infinitely many values of n, the terms are contained here. Okay. Then we say that xi is a limit point. A number xi is a limit point of a sequence Sn if every neighborhood of xi contains infinite number of terms of the sequence, right? That is, it contains infinitely many Sn, right? Okay. Then only xi is a limit point of the sequence. Okay. By saying that infinitely many terms are here, you mean to say that absolute value of the difference Sn minus xi less than epsilon for infinitely many values of n, right? This is by your definition. Okay. So limit point of the range is always the limit point of the sequence, but not conversely. Limit point of the range set is always limit point of the sequence, but its converse is not true. What is the converse? What about limit point of a sequence? Is it the limit point of a range? Always. Answer is no. Look at the example Sn equal to, here 1, 1, 1, 1. That is, every term is 1. Every term is 1. Okay. It's an infinite sequence because even though term value is same, they are treated as different terms. It is treated as first term. This is second term, the third term, fourth term, etc., etc., etc. Terms are different. Value is same. So there are infinitely many terms. The range of the sequence is just a single term 1 because no repetition is allowed in the range. Without repetition, you have to write the members. Okay. So if you take 1 as a midpoint, an interval, consider a neighborhood of 1. It contains infinitely many members of 1. You don't search for members ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಉಂಟು ಉಡುಪಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. Each member is 1 itself. The neighborhood of 1 ಅಂದರೆ ಇದು. This contains each member of the sequence. So infinitely many terms here are contained here. So 1 is the limit point of this sequence, right? But range contains only single element. It has no limit point. It has no limit point. Is clear? Okay. Look at the other example. You take 1 by n. The members of the sequence 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4. Right? Range is also same because there is no repetition here. Range is also same. See, as n is increasing, 1 by n is approaching 0. Right? Therefore, 0 is a limit point because infinitely many terms are very close to 0. You take a neighborhood of 0, 0 will contain infinitely many terms. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ 0 the ಲೆಫ್ಟಿಗೆ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ because each term is positive. Terms will be to the right of 0, but infinitely many are there because as n is increasing, 1 by n is approaching 0. So 0 is the limit point of the sequence as well as the range because range ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, isn't it? ಸೊ ರೇಂಜಿಗೂ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಸಾರಿ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದಿರಾ? The limit point of the range is also the limit point of the sequence. Limit point of the range is 0. Sequence is also it is 0. Okay, look at the second example, 1 plus minus 1 to the power n, this sequence. When you give the values for n, you get the terms 0, 2, 0, 2, etc. Your 0 is repeated infinitely many times, 2 is also repeated infinitely many times. So every neighborhood of 0 contains infinite number of terms here. Infinite number of terms of the sequence are contained in the neighborhood of 0. Similarly, in the neighborhood of 2. Which are the infinite many terms? The first term is 0, third term is 0, fifth term is 0, seventh term is 0. You don't find any other value except 0, right? Therefore, don't get confused. The infinitely many terms you are speaking, that is nothing but 0 only. Here also, infinitely many terms are contained in the neighborhood of 2. Which are the infinitely many terms? Second term is 2, fourth is 2, sixth is 2, every even term is 2. So 0 and 2 are the limit points since they contain infinitely many terms of the sequence. Okay, range consists of only 2 terms, 0 and 2, right? It has no limit point. It has no limit point. Even suppose we assume that 2 is a limit point. What is the difference between the term value and limit value? It is going to be 2. 2 is not a small value. Epsilon should be very, very small, right? A mod Sn minus L less than epsilon ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ epsilon should be very, very small value like 0.0001 etc. Okay, so even if you take 2 as a limit, the width will be larger than epsilon. So it does not have any limit point. Range is a finite set. It's a finite set. It has no limit point. But for the sequence, 0 and 2 are the limit points. Clear? Okay. Next, we have very important theorem here in real analysis. All-time important theorem it is. Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem. Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem. Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem. Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem for sets is already stated by the author, which is not there in the syllabus for us, but you just read the statement. Every infinite bounded set has a limit point. Infinite ಇರಬೇಕು, bounded ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸೆಟ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Every infinite bounded set has a limit point. This is a Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem for sets. ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇವಾಗ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದ Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem ಫಾರ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಸ್. ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಈ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ಇದನ್ನು ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಥಿಯರಮನ್ನು ಸೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಎವ್ರಿ ಬೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem. Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಸ್ಸೆ ಟೈಪ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನೀವೇ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಏನು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್? ಎವ್ರಿ ಬೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. Okay, shall we prove this? Yes. Assume that sequence Sn is bounded. Okay, what is the range of the sequence? Range, let it be S. Range is nothing but terms of the sequence. Say S1, S2, S3, the terms, members of the sequence is the range. Or you can write in general like this. Sequence Sn where n belongs to capital N is the range of the sequence. Okay, so assume that sequence Sn is bounded. Let S be the range of the sequence. Please prove the theorem under two cases. ಒಂದು ಎಸ್ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಸ್ ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್. ಎಸ್ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡುವ. ಎಸ್ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ -1 to the power n. ಓಕೆ, -1 to the power n ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು? -1 to the power n ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡೇ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಉಂಟು, ಓನ್ಲಿ 2 ಮೆಂಬರ್, -1 -1. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ಲಿ. ರೇಂಜ್ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಇರುವಾಗ at least one member of the range must appear infinite number of times here. It's clear? Okay, at least one member of the range should appear infinite number of times whenever range is finite. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಎಸ್ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ರೇಂಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಫೈನೈಟ್. ರೇಂಜ್ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಸೇ ಝೈ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಪಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟ್ಲಿ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ in the sequence. Okay, if one member xi appears for infinitely many values of n, then every neighborhood of xi contains the term Sn for infinitely many values of n. That means Sn belongs to the open interval z minus 1 epsilon z plus epsilon, xi minus epsilon xi plus epsilon for infinitely many values of n. Andre the neighborhood contains infinitely many terms of the sequence. Therefore, xi is a limit point of the sequence. Okay, I repeat, whenever the range set is finite, we claim that one of the value xi in the range should appear infinite number of times, right? Because the sequence is an infinite sequence, right? Okay, that is the reason. If xi appears infinitely many times, the neighborhood of xi, it is xi minus epsilon, xi plus epsilon. Neighborhood of xi ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ? xi ಉಂಟು. xi appears infinitely many times. Therefore, the neighborhood of xi contains infinitely many terms of the sequence, proving that xi is a limit point of the sequence. Okay? Suppose S is infinite. Case 2. ಎಸ್ ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಎಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೌಂಡೆಡ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಬೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಎರಡು ಬಂದರೆ Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem for sets, you can invoke the blessing of this theorem. Invoke the blessing of Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem for sets. ಬೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಇರುವಾಗ ಈ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು? ಎವ್ರಿ ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಬೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. So since S is infinite and bounded by Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem for sets, S has at least one limit point, say xi. By saying one limit point xi ಅಂದರೆ neighborhood of xi ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? Neighborhood of xi ಅಲ್ಲಿ there should be infinitely many terms of the sequence. Okay? If the set has a limit point xi, neighborhood of xi should contain infinitely many terms of the sequence. That is, Sn belongs to the open interval xi minus epsilon xi plus epsilon for infinitely many terms of many values of n. Thus proving that xi is also a limit point of the sequence. ಇದನ್ನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ ಕ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ? ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರೇಂಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ನೀಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ ನಾವು, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಫಸ್ಟು ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರೇಂಜ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ನಾವು. ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರೇಂಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಟನ್ಲಿ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ xi ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್. Detailed notes is there with you. It's very, very important theorem. You get ready for state and prove Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem for the university exam. Fine. What about the converse of this theorem? Converse need not be true. Look at this example: 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 6, 1, etc. What is the here 1 repeated infinitely many times. So neighborhood of 1 contains infinite number of terms of this sequence. So 1 is a limit point here. For this sequence, 1 is a limit point. Is it bounded? Here lowest value is 1. Lowest value is 1, right? All other term values greater than or equal to 1. Fine. But is there a largest value here? The 2 ಉಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಇದೆ, 8 ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈವನ್ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ, ಈವನ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಈವನ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಗೆ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಎ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಈವನ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್? ನೋ. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಬೌಂಡ್. ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಅಬೌವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬೌಂಡೆಡ್. Okay, a sequence is bounded only when it has lower bound as well as upper bound. It is bounded below as well as bounded above. But here there is no upper bound. Therefore, sequence is not bounded. It is an unbounded sequence but has a limit point. Every bounded sequence has a limit point. But there may exist unbounded sequence having unique limit point. Is that clear? Okay, unique limit point. Continue further. Among these limit points, we will just think about the largest value and the smallest value. Okay, largest and smallest. Please have a look at the sequence minus 1 to the power n. We have gone through the fact that minus 1 and 1 are the limit point of this sequence. See, among all the limit point of a given sequence, okay, the largest is called limit superior, smallest value limit inferior, smallest value limit inferior ಅಥವಾ ಲೋಯರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಸಹ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ, ಲೋಯರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಅಂತ. Largest value, it is 1 here, it is upper limit or limit superior. Limit inferior is denoted as limit INF Sn of Sn as n tend to infinity. Limit superior ಗೆ limit sup sup Sn as n is tending to infinity. So we are making two more definitions here: limit inferior and limit superior. Limit inferior or lower limit, limit superior or upper limit, denoted by limit inf Sn or limit sup Sn. Sup Sn ಅಂದರೆ superior, ಇದು inferior. ಇವಾಗ ಇದು ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇನ್ಫೀರಿಯರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇನ್ಫೀರಿಯರ್ ಕೊಯಿನ್ಸೈಡ್, ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಕೊಯಿನ್ಸೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಲ್, ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕೊಯಿನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆದರೆ, ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಸೇ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಜಸ್ ಟು ಎಲ್. ದ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಎನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎಲ್. ಯಾವಾಗ? ಇಫ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇನ್ಫೀರಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು limit superior. In this case, it is going to be the limit of the sequence, that is limit Sn as n tending to infinity, right? So limit inferior andre it is the smallest value among all the limit points. Larger among the limit point is limit superior. If they coincide, then the sequence is converging to the common limit value, say L, in which case we say that limit of Sn as n tend to infinity is L. Limit of the sequence is also equal to limit superior and it is also equal to limit inferior, in which case we say that sequence Sn is converging to L. Thus we conclude that every bounded sequence with a unique limit point is convergent. Every bounded sequence with a unique limit point is convergent. So next we have to go through the examples like to find for the given sequences we have to find the bounds which already are done, limit points which are already done, bounds, limit points. Next what you have to find? Limit superior and limit inferior. So these problems we will have to take next. I will put it in the next video, next session. So take care of this. Please go through the first session again, make your basics very clear, then proceed with the second video, that is the second lesson, and its notes also. please complete the notes. Be very sincere and be regular in your studies. Your notes should be very updated regularly, right? Since it is there in your mobile, don't be under the impression that after 1 month, after covid epidemic, everything ends. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಅದ್ದದ್ದು ದಿವಸ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಲೇಬೇಕು. ನನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಆಸ್ಕ್ ವಿತ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Be very honest in your work. Please cooperate. Thank you.